It's built with coffee, and we're hanging out in Brightchester today. So on this 40 by 30 lot, we're building a 19th century factory where half of it has been converted into a home and the other half into an office space. So I was imagining that a really successful long-time fashion YouTuber lives here, and they're at a point in their career where they have started their own magazine or clothing line, and they do all their business in the office half of this factory. They can photograph their clothes or makeup here, film and edit their videos, and there's also room for 7 or 8 employees. And the YouTuber, I think, really cares about their team and wants everyone to feel comfortable and have fun while they're working, so they've decorated the place with really comfy and trendy and colorful furniture bits against this older industrial backdrop. And I wanted to build this old factory after seeing the factories in the Werewolves pack trailer. I really want to get the pack, but I'm living vicariously through the other YouTubers right now who get to build for this pack. I might get it when it's on sale, I think, because the industrial stairs had me gagging. Also, I had no idea where this new brick swatch came from when I was building it, and I was really confused, but it actually came with the June 14th patch, and it's called Brickery Elite Caution Wallpaper. So I placed that on the exterior of the first floor and paired it with the Brickery Elite wallpaper, which was already in the base game, and I wallpapered the second floor exterior and roof bits with that. This wallpaper really came at a good time for me. Now if I could just get my hands on those industrial stairs, it would be perfect. And my inspiration for this factory was a lot of 19th century industrial buildings. The shell is very much a relic of the British Industrial Revolution, and so I matched the Moschino windows with Discovery University windows and doors, and honestly, the base game industrial arch windows really brought it all together because the curves kind of echoed the curves at the Discovery University doors and the fancy windows with the trim. Bless their hearts. And to liven this really industrial lot up, I wanted to add a lot of plants and a cute water feature in the courtyard because in-game the water adds a lot of movement to the space and really animates it, and just why not? The person who lives here is probably rich and can afford this water bill for sure. Also, the spa day fountains are so underrated. They come in the small, medium, and large sizes, and the textures are absolutely stunning, stunning, I tell you. They also have an option to have a base, so you can use it as a background for a front desk at an office or a space divider. We love a versatile queen. I noticed that in almost all of my videos, that in the beginning of each one, I always sound like a really bad real estate agent trying to sell you this fake house. And then as my anxiety wanes, I sound more like this, a little bit more relaxed and maybe more queer. Happy Pride. I think I just trust that nobody is listening at this point, so I can just chat away without any worries. If you're still here, well, welcome. Thanks for making it all the way here. Please make yourself at home. You didn't bring a gift, that's okay. Please sit. Can I get you a coffee or a tea? I recently came to the realization that most of my friends are mentally ill queer folks like me. And I guess throughout my life, I've just been sending out vibes and picking up vibes and finding my people. And I really love that for us. This is probably the best realization I've ever had in my life. Maybe I've had it before, but I'm glad I'm documenting it here because if I know my brain, and I do, I will forget this and we'll have another epiphany like this one in a few years. I mean, that could actually go either way because the thing with having a forgetful brain is you surprise yourself a lot. Most of them are bad surprises, like finding moldy food in the fridge, but sometimes they're amazing. So maybe one day in the future, I'll randomly be like, oh my God, I just realized all my friends are queer. And, I love that. I love that for me. So this old factory was really open because there was probably a lot of really big machines and stuff. So I built the interior rooms out of shipping containers. I don't know, I think it fits the industrial vibe, and I thought, well, functionally it provides privacy for the bedroom and stuff and adds walls without disturbing the original shape of the factory. So you can still tell that it's a factory from the inside. And design-wise, it's just so cool. I've seen a few of these in large warehouses, actually, and I've built a similar one in The Sims a few years back when I first got the Eco Lifestyle Pack. Was that actually last year? I don't know. Actually, that one was a family home, and this one is just for like 1 or 2 Sims. I actually really like the idea of an industrial family home, so maybe I'll do another one. But yeah, using shipping containers within an existing building is really cool, and it opens up so many different ideas. Like right now here with this lofted living room, and I've hung the TV like on the brick wall. I just think that's so cool. Like it's outside of the living room, but it's a part of it, and it's kind of like a nice relationship between the exterior like building, the old building, and like the new bits inside. I don't know. I just admiring. I'm so humble. But yeah, I knew I wanted to have a bar in here, and I thought I wanted to have it on the second floor, but I didn't have space, and I really loved this like living room idea, so I also just turned it into a library. So I put like those industrial shelves in here. It fits so nice. And that single chair from Moschino, I love the swatch. It also comes in the bigger one, like the same swatch, and I love that one too. But it's like a little pop of texture and stuff in the corner, and it's so cute. It's like a little reading nook, and I've added oh my god, Lil Simsy was so busy uploading stuff while I was filming this. So yeah, and then I've added like a bunch of plants to sort of match the outside. I think plants just really liven the space up, and maybe the people who live here really love plants, so they just have a bunch of it. And it's cool because there's so many windows, so like, you know, functionally this would really work because it would get so much sunlight without without too much and getting all burnt and crispy the way like leaves do. They're a bit temperamental that way. So here's where I'm putting the bar, in the shipping container downstairs, and it's so cozy. I was trying to figure out how to like open up the shipping containers while maintaining like structural integrity of it. As you'll see, as we get on, I sort of get less rigid with that, and some parts like I just delete walls, and in real life the building would collapse, but we're in The Sims, so it's safe and it passes safety guidelines for sure. Yeah, so the bar is here, and it's actually so cute. I've opened it up on either side. I don't know why. I should have put a garbage bin there, like behind the stairs. I actually forgot. There is an outdoor dumpster, so it works. So it's still functional, but I think that's what I was intending, and I completely forgot to put a garbage bin inside the house. So there's that. But the bar is like kind of open, and then I turned the hallway between the 2 shipping containers into like part of the bedroom, and so I still try to like maintain that these are 2 separate shipping containers that are connected, and then still have like a relationship with the main parts of the building. So that's what I was kind of going for here, and I wanted them to have access to like a master bathroom, but there wasn't really room, so I tried to like mesh it all together. Later I will change it, because it was bothering me a little bit that the toilet was so close to the bed. I know it probably bothers you too. I'm so sorry. But I move it later, so don't worry. It's okay. It'll be fine. Yeah. So here, do you see that wall with the 3 arches? I loved that idea, but it was really ruining the aesthetics, the vibe. I wanted it to be, structurally sound, this building, but it did not look great, and so I will demolish the wall and pretend that it is fine, because it is. It's in The Sims, and nothing's gonna break. But here I am, reorganizing things so it works. And I get to put all the things that I want to put in here. This little entrance is so cozy. I actually kind of like it. I hated it in the beginning because of the wall that I will delete in a bit, but later when I close the entrance off, it becomes really cozy, and I kind of like that idea. Like, it's kind of I think it's like Georgian and Victorian architecture. I studied architecture just a bit in history, so don't hurt me. I don't remember anything about it. I'm not actually an architecture student or architecture history person. Blech. The blech was for me, not towards people who actually study architecture. No. But what I was saying was it was kind of like that style where you come in and everything is sort of like sectioned off, like all the space is like really organized, every room has a specific function, whereas now everything's a little bit more open. So I kind of like to build smaller rooms in the front as like part of the Victorian part of the building. So it's like small, and then it opens up into like this industrial jungle with shipping containers and like this open floor plan and stuff. As you'll see in a bit. Here, look here. I'm figuring it out. There we go. Goodbye wall. Yeah, so then it gets like, it's kind of cozy. You walk in, and then it like really opens up, and I add this little sitting area in the front. So it's like it's still got like a formal sitting area. Yeah, and then upstairs is like the family room, or like what would traditionally be the family room, and this would traditionally be the guest sitting area, the parlor, if you will. But yeah, and now we are working on the office side. So the two parts are connected through that corridor, and then also this office bit has a balcony that goes into the main kitchen. So I just figured, like, when the person was working late in their office, they can still like check in on like folks who are in the kitchen cooking, seeing when dinner is ready to come down and eat and stuff, because whoever lives here is a hustler. It's not me, I'm not a hustler, but whoever lives here is a hustler. And they just work throughout the night, which is not healthy. You should have boundaries. That's very important, you know, work-life balance. Work is not everything. Your mental health is, but whoever here has not gotten the memo, and they like to work late because that is who they are, and they've really just bought into the whole hustle culture. So this is for them. Yeah, and I've also put shipping containers in the office section. So the top part that I just finished was the like meeting room, conference room sort of thing. It's really cute. It's like kind of orangey, and I really like it. Kind of matches the outside color of the shipping container. And then this one underneath it is where they like probably film like their videos or like for marketing or whatever. And it's I love the back because it's got like storage for like their clothes if they are doing like shoots and stuff. And then I put in a full bathroom because in case like people need to shower during work or whatever, you know, sometimes you need to do that, especially if you're like, you know, shooting. You want to get ready, like put your makeup on, take a shower, or take a bath. I don't have a shower in there. Take a bath just to relax a little bit at work. Yeah, because sometimes you just need it. So there we go. And yeah, this office can kind of fit maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 employees. So they all have their own desk, and like the main person or like the YouTuber, whoever lives here, has that office with the gorgeous windows. It's definitely an extension. Like that office was added onto the building later. That's kind of what I was going for. Like the bottom part where the arch is part of the old Victorian building, and then when they bought this house, they added walls above it, and yeah, and then now that's the office. So like this part, right? And so yeah, now we're doing the outside, and with the patch we got a small telescope, finally, and I just had to use it here. So it's just hanging out there, just reminding me that I needed to put it in the build. And so I'm building like a little gazebo. And when I was playtesting this, I found out that unfortunately you can't use the telescope inside. So that includes gazebos because they're technically a structure in The Sims. So you'll have to like put it in your inventory, move it somewhere else, and then use it. But I like the way it looked in here because it was kind of like a little lounging area, and you can also like check out the sky, and the ceiling is see-through. It's glass. You can see the stars and stuff. So it was kind of fitting there. I was not budging on that at all. So it's staying in the gazebo, and you got your little rocking chair so you can enjoy the stars and stuff. And yeah, I think we're about to wrap up as I'm putting the trees in here and finishing up with the landscaping. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this build, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know what it is. And if you want to download this build, it'll be up on the gallery under my EA ID, Builds with Coffee. That's Builds with Coffee, all lowercase, no spaces. Thanks again, and enjoy the screenshots. Bye!